my family. We are working on supper tonight. We are going Italian again. I had actually an idea because I had to go out in the garden and I have 3 different patches of basil out in the garden. So I got a lot. But we got hit with a cold spell and dropping down to 39. And I happened to notice that one of my patches of basil was wilting. So I picked that entire crop and brought them in the house. So y'all, we got some Italian cooking to do. Okay, to let you know what we are cooking tonight, using fresh from my San Marzano tomatoes that I grew over the summer, making my own sauce right here. We are going to make chicken Parmesan for supper tonight, and I am going to show you how to do this very quickly, have a very simple sauce, and make the best dinner you ever put on your table. So let's go in the kitchen and get started. All right, y'all, so we need our base, which is our sauce. And we're going to add all of this in our sauce in here. Whatever I don't use, because I'm cooking for one, whatever I don't use, I can easily freeze this, y'all. So, and this will make yet another meal. So I am definitely going to have plenty more, and I can use this for whatever I want. Honestly, I can also use this for pizza sauce, because it's going to be the same ingredients. So I'm going to add my tomatoes, turn on the stove. I'm going to add my garlic in here. Going to add salt. We can season and flavor this afterwards. We're going to also add some, this time a little bit of red pepper flakes to this, just for a little bit of kick. I sometimes add Alapo pepper, but this time I'm going to add just a little bit of spicy pepper to this. Just like so. And just a little bit of olive oil. Mix this all up. And then we're going to tear some fresh basil into this. So I'm going to take a few fresh basil leaves and just tear those leaves in here to give it that flavor. Just like so. Now we'll just let this simmer, and that's it, y'all. This is that simple on this sauce. We don't want to overthink this sauce, because this is amazing just as it is. Now, I didn't, my San Marzanos from the garden were not as thick as what I've had from the store product. Nonetheless, though, I do have a nice tomato. So I have a nice glisten to my sauce. We just let this sit here. Oh, that smells amazing. We just let this sit here and simmer. I'm going to move this to a different eye, and we're going to work on the next ingredient. In the meantime, I have water over here, as you can see my finger. It's boiling for our pasta. Now we're going to get ready to make our chicken. We're going to get all of these incorporated together so we can create a nice hot meal in the end. So let me get you settled and we'll go with the chicken. All right, y'all, so I started breading this, not even thinking about it. So what we have here, I'm using fresh milled spelt flour. You can use any type of flour you want to. I have farm fresh eggs. Any eggs will do. You take your chicken, mallet it. You want to make it at least 1/4 inch thick. Then you dredge it in your flour. From your flour, you dredge it in your eggs. From your eggs into a breadcrumb and Parmesan mix like I'm using right here now. Now my breadcrumbs, these are also from fresh bread that I had dried out and made my own for. So I'm just coating this. I've got my olive oil heated up on the stove and we're going to get ready to fry this up. So I'm going to change the angle so you can see this. Alright y'all, so currently we have our pasta water, which is about ready for our pasta. Our sauce is over here simmering, and we are just now getting to the point we're going to cook our chicken for our meal. I'm just wanting to make sure I coat this really well. Coat my pan, and then I'm going to lay this inside my pan to fry. I am using olive oil. You're welcome to use any type of oil you would like. Now, we're going to let this brown on this side, flip it over. In the meantime, I'm going to take my pasta. We want to add it whole. I weighed out 100 grams of pasta for one person. I'm just going to work this into my pasta water. I want to get it to where it's just al dente, just to a bite. Working this in, getting that into the water, and that's it. So we will be back, y'all, as soon as I get all this work through. Okay, y'all, so next step, I have a baking dish. My oven is preset. I'm going to take some of our beautiful sauce here. Lay a small amount at the bottom of my pan. Take our golden chicken right here and lay that inside the pan on top of the sauce. Now I'm just going to go ahead and drizzle just a little bit of sauce on top of it. Just like so. And some of this garlic and basil on it. Okay. Now we're going to take and sprinkle our Parmesan cheese on the top of this. And we're going to put this in the oven and let this bake just long enough to get the cheese to melt. And then we're going to pull this out of the oven. So once this comes out of the oven, we have our pasta working. It's about al dente. As soon as we get all this together, I'll come back and we will plate it. Okay, y'all, so our pasta is done. We strained it. I did keep some of that pasta water. But this time I'm just wanting to add just a little sauce to this because we just want it, like I said, we do not want this swimming in sauce. We want the sauce to just coat our pasta. So I'm going to toss this in here and coat our pasta up. Beautiful. See how we're getting that, y'all? It's clinging to it just lovely. Go ahead and get a little bit more right on top. Let's get some of this basil in here. Ooh, yes. Like I said, I will have plenty left over. I knew I would. So that's going to go into the freezer for other meals. And now our pasta is finished. Now we just have the chicken and we can plate. All right, y'all, time to plate our plate. Let me go ahead and shift you down here and watch this. So now we're going to go ahead and first start with our pasta onto our plate. Get this to unwind, just like so. And now I'm going to take my chicken Parmesan. I'm going to lay that right on top of this. Take our sauce with our cheese and just drizzle on the top. Just like so. Take 2 sprigs of basil. And that's it, y'all. It's supper. Let me go ahead and give you a close-up of what this looks like, and we'll be right back. Okay, this is a dish for 2, so I will end up breaking this down. This is the serving platter, basically, but I will break this down, and then we'll be serving this and a side salad with Caesar salad. But that's it, y'all. It is just that simple. You can have this done within 30 minutes. You get supper on the table. So that's what I love about a lot of the Italian foods. They're really simple to make, and they're simple ingredients. So we'll be right back. I hope you enjoyed this video, y'all, and yes, I will put the ingredients and the recipe in the description box below for you. I am actually hungry, so I am fixing to go ahead and make my plate now, and that's it, y'all. I hope you like this segment, and I hope that we'll see what we can get into next time. So much love. By the way, if you are not familiar with what I am, my name is Carrie. I am a Mediterranean homesteader who's doing a lot of study from Italy, Greece, and then that side of the Mediterranean. This is the reason why we're making all the foods that we are. We also do a lot of milling of our own. So I do mill my own flours, and we make our own baked goods out of these mills and everything else. So this is who we are, and I'm happy with that. And I'm actually content. So until next time, y'all, much love from Parton's Heritage Homestead.